Hello everybody, welcome back to some Dark Souls 3. Picking up where we left off, we were heading into Farron Keep, and as you can see I did finally take off my heavy armor. I am currently wearing the Grave Warden set. I got the Estus Ring, Great Swamp, Poison Bite, and Lloyd Sword. And then up here I got the Warden Twin Blades +3, got my short bow because always good to have a bow, and I also got the Brigand Twin Daggers +3. I still have my Uchigatana on me, just in case I need to pull it out. And then I also have the Silver Eagle Kite Shield, obviously, the Sorcerer's Staff, and Pyromancy Flame because I still have Spook, and I got my Fire Orb back for some of the enemies that are here. So if you're wondering why, it's because this is the best looking poison resistant set that I have. There is another set that I didn't bother to keep on me that does technically give me more poison resistance, but it looks like trash. It includes a couple pieces of the Exile armor set, and it's not good. It makes my character look fat as fuck. And as for the Warden Twin Blades and the Brigand Twin Daggers, the Brigand Twin Daggers are because they come in Quick Step, which is apparently useful here. And I have practiced with it a little bit against Lothric Knights. And it's alright. I feel like I'm still used to, there is a slight delay after you do the quick step, which kind of screws me over sometimes, but and then as for the Warden Twin Blades, I just figured I'm wearing the rest of the Warden gear, we'll give this a shot. But it would not surprise me if I end up just switching back to my Uchigatana at some point. Now there's also another thing that I may or may not do in this area, which is if you piss off Yuria back at Firelink Shrine, you'll actually get invaded here, and you can piss her off without breaking her quest line. And then after you've fought the invader, because the invader isn't her, but after you fought the invader and this here is why they recommend bringing a quick step, is just because there's a lot of poison swamp area. And actually, unless I specifically need Spook, I guess it would probably be better to have the Cleric Sacred Chime out, because I can actually use that to offset the poison. But yeah, the invader takes place around here. So like I said, we may come back and do that. I don't know. It's not like I want, like, apparently if you fight them here, you'll get their weapon as soon as you take them out. And then they'll invade, then they can invade you one more time later, and if you take them out both times, not only do you get, I don't know if they use different weapons the second time, maybe. If they do, I imagine you get the weapon then as well. And then, if you come back, or not go back, if you go somewhere else, you will end up with their armor set as well. Some sluggy slugs. Oh my. I don't know why I did that. Oh, okay. I kind of expected it to shoot again, which is why I just kind of stood there. The Ragged Mask. Well, that's the same as the Prisoner's. Well, I think in Dark Souls 2 they called it the Prisoner's Hood. Rag that covers the wearer's mouth, likely a makeshift item that helps reduce the intake of various poison and nauseous fumes. It only has 25 poison resist though. Well, I guess it's not that much lower than my Grave Warden Hood. Alright. You have to be careful, because I know there are enemies that are significantly stronger than the little slug boys here. See, there's a fuck ton of them there. Trees are growing weird shit. That's fine though. Here doesn't look like it. See some slugs down below. They might have an item or something. Wonder. Not that it's really worth it, but. Oops. That, and it actually outpaces the poison, so that's nice. Another Estus shard, that's always good. Let's see what the slug boys have. Nothing, it looks like. I don't even know if these guys drop anything. I know I killed a bunch of those mangrove things, and all they dropped was Undead Hunter Charm. Although I think the staff ones dropped the dual charm. I also don't know why I'm dodging the poison things, because like I don't know if that will actually like if that would even do anything. Like once I'm already poisoned, I don't know if their poison spit will manage anything. Well, that was weird. Also mine. I also did throw on a second Ashen Estus flask, and I figured that might be a good idea. Since I thought I might be using quick step through some of this, and then obviously I got my spells, and I knew that I'd be using the Sacred Chime a bunch. Now, while it does do damage, but thankfully not a huge amount, poison still isn't done. Oh, did somebody drop something? Ooh, a poison gem. Cool. That's actually cool. I was really hoping to get one of those. I do have to be careful because there is an enemy that I'm not thrilled that I'm gonna have to fight here at some point. Mainly because it's been a while since we fought one, and obviously the way I fought it before may not be quite as viable. Get out of the poison here. Although I got my shield. Although I don't actually remember if I did I ever try blocking? I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care now. What is this one? Rotten pine resin. Okay. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, there he is. You can see the Dark Wraith off in the distance. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a better way to deal with this guy besides just going for it. Tempted to switch back to my Uchi just for this, but at the same time, I got the whole Grave Warden thing going. Oh, not what I want. Okay. Okay, didn't know that that's what that did. Alright, so you don't actually have your front kick for this. Nope. Alright, well, that kind of puts that. See, shit like that really annoys me when they can come in and stagger you for 3 attacks. Oof. Nope. Oh, what'd you give me? Cracked Red Eye Orb. Well, whoopty fucking do. And an Estus flask, I guess? I don't know. I'm assuming so. Did all that while poisoning. Probably should have. Yeah, well. Alright, well that was interesting. I guess I should have maybe tested out whether or not I could shield break with these weapons beforehand. No idea what the fuck good that is. Like, I guess it's just a quick attack and then back out, but I mean... Alright, let's see. We got... Ow. Guess we just keep going this way for now. Try and stick to as many islands as we can. We also have to watch out because I know there's basilisks in the swamp, which obviously isn't good. Also, go up these steps, I guess. I don't know. Not getting healed anymore, but that doesn't. Oh, what's that? I don't know. Oh. Oh, multiples. Okay. So these are actually the only enemies in this place that drop anything that I might. That's not what it is, though. Now, that might be the steps where I could have first came up. Thankfully, because of my armor now, it not being heavy, I can sneak up on people. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to Wolf's Blood. So yeah, this, if you remember when we talked to Hawkwood a while ago, he mentioned that. So yeah, we need to find these 3 towers in the swamp. And as we extinguish them, like that, they will unlock a door that leads to the boss. Whether or not I'll fight the boss in my Grave Warden stuff, I don't know. Okay, so I'm guessing that there's 2 things on the left and 2 towers on the left of this door and 1 to the right, I guess. Is the boss all the way up there? Not like immediately through the door? Maybe. Okay, so we got area here with another one of those enemies. Okay, well they stagger easily enough, so that's fine. I should also probably... But yeah, those guys there are the only ones that actually drop anything. I need their knife from the knife ones. The shield, I do believe, drops. And maybe the staff as well. I think. I'm not 100% on that. Also, did I call the spear a staff? I may have. Alright, let's see. Go that way. Or we can go that way. Now I see an enemy over there and an item. An itchy ear, apparently. And then that way I see ramp thingies. I do want to go and kill this guy first. Mainly because he's looking away from me. Now, the weird thing is I watched a couple things that were like, oh, they look like dragons, right? I feel only in Dark Souls. Okay, buddy, you want to stop? Would these things be considered looking like dragons? Like, nowhere else would that be like, oh, their head looks like a dragon. It's like, no, it really doesn't. It really, really doesn't. Okay, I see another one there. Hear something. Maybe I should go back up and see if I can get a better view. It also doesn't help the noise that the fucking swamp makes as you walk through it. Because, like, as you walk through it, it sounds like something, like, not necessarily, like, snarling, but oh, maybe I can't get a better view from up here because of the rock wall. I mean, I can get, and all the fucking trees. Okay, well, this was pointless. Well, it was worth a shot. There's one. Now, apparently the ones without a weapon are the most dangerous. And that last one we fought didn't have a weapon. And he was jumping around and shit. And that's what makes them dangerous. Because, like, as they're jumping around, if they actually land on you, apparently they do a fuck ton of damage. Ow. Oh, he dropped something. I don't know what it is. He didn't have a weapon, so now just another Titanite shard. That's good. Always use them. Alright. Now there's also bigger ones, like you can see way out there, that can cast spells and shit. Oh, looks like there's another one there as well. And I know they can be very dangerous as well. Now the question is do I want to try and bow and arrow them from here? Because I mean, that seems to be what would make the most sense to me. Because then at the very least, although they can cast spells, so maybe it'd be better for me to like get behind them. I don't know if I can. Let's see. I don't know if I can backstab them or not because they're awfully big. Okay, yeah, apparently, while they are big and can do a fuck ton of damage, they apparently do die pretty quickly. So I guess as long as I can, or more importantly, can't see anything else around them, it might be worth it for me to go and just try and wipe this guy out fast. Like, I don't know how quickly I'm just gonna blast this. That's, I let my health get way too low there. Do I want to go? I guess it doesn't matter, because even if I go and get the other item. They are weak to fire. I could try Ooh, not that one. Oof. And I'm dead. Alright. So, maybe I should have stayed back and just tried to arrow them with fire arrows, because damn. It probably wouldn't have been so bad, but unfortunately, very deep poison water. For some reason didn't really. But, at least I should be able to get back there easy enough. I don't really care about the slug, especially since I already gave up the poison gem. But I should just be able to head up here and take out those other two. Because if I head around, I'm going to have to fight the Dark Wraith again, so. No, that actually works out perfectly. Oof, okay. Kill you through your shield just as well. I mean, you don't have that much health, so. Which I'm thankful for. Okay, so we're back up here. I'll go over here and kill this one because I think he had a knife as well, right? Give it to me? No? Okay. Alright, so we got some that are down here. I don't know why this one over here took so much damage, though. This one on this little fire island over here, like, took a good chunk of damage. Like, when I backstabbed him, even, he didn't take, like... So I'm not sure why this particular one gets special treatment, but... Maybe because he's like, oh, Wolfblood Swordgrass, cool. That's an item that you need for ranking up the Watchdogs of Farron, I think is its name. That Covenant. Yeah, see, as soon as you get into like this super deep water, that's when you really start to get screwed. I'm gonna stay up here for a bit, may as well just ditch the poison. Alright, prick. That doesn't do a whole lot. And I'm assuming he can climb up this ramp. Yep, sure can. Oof, forgot. Deep water. Nope. I mean, if you want to keep following me, that's fine. No, you just do that, are ya? Ran out of FP. Oh, fuck. I see what I did there. So if you're wondering what it is I did there, is I forgot that I still had my Pyromancy flame out. Oh, did he run around it? And I went to do that. My double sword hit. And as you can tell, very much fucked it up. Because I just, you know, instead of getting the double sword hit, she just tried to cast Fire Orb again. Because I forgot that I used all my quick steps to get out of the fucking shit-ass swamp here. See, it's skills like that I don't think should take FP. Because, like, I don't know, it just kind of bugs me that something like that, like just changing the way you dodge, costs focus points, costs the same thing that, like, healing yourself or, and shit like that does, you know? You know, it's like, oh, I can cast a spell, or I can step, you know, or I can jump slightly forward during battle. Like, it just doesn't make sense, you know? I am liking the twin blades. I'm not liking that noise, mind you. And I don't know if, like, something see me? Did the big dude over there, like, oh my, there's a lot of those. I think they're called grooves. What's up here? A great sword. Is it really great, though? I know there's one directly underneath me. But do you want to come fight? Do the big guys have better pathing or something? Or is he stuck on the other dude who's down? No, it definitely looks like he's stuck. I'm tempted to do a drop attack on this one. In fact, I might be able to hit them both with a drop attack. Oh. What did you give me? Another Titanite shard. Okay, well, drop attack, complete and utter failure. Because I could not get my character turned around to do it. I kind of want to go back that way, because that way seems hard. So we'll explore that way later. Go back this way. Go back right there. Looks like there's another here. 7 steps up. Maybe this will be another. I don't know. Maybe there'll be another one of the lights up here. Lights, towers, flames, whatever. Yep. Hey, are you literally throwing your shit at me? Stop. That wasn't cool, dude. Don't throw shit. Loss. Good. I really probably should have bought some of that, but... I don't know. I was gonna, for some reason, I was gonna explore the rest of the island before I did this, but I guess there's not really any point to it. Oh, okay. So then the other one must be on the other side of the swamp, I'm guessing. Now there is one other thing that I would actually like to find before the end of this part. We're only at a half hour, but I don't know. Well, I guess realistically, I guess 2 things I'd want to find, but I don't know if the one thing I really want to find. nice. If I find it, I'm 100% switching back to my katana for it, just for the added damage. Because like, yeah, like look at that extra damage, like 120 and then plus 43, 150 plus 95. If I could make my twin blade sharp, it wouldn't be bad, but. But like just the fact that I can't do that really kind of screws me over. I think I broke his guard there. It made the dong noise. Oh. That's fine. The other guy stood up but didn't seem to care. This guy obviously cares, but just tried to poison me, which, I mean, dude, if I see you do it, I'm not gonna fucking go into the purple smoke. You think I am nuts? Is this your one move? Okay. I see a bonfire up ahead, so I'm just killing it. Although I don't know if I want to rest at it, considering that I killed one of those big things. I'll do that. Give me your shield or something. Oh good, he didn't drop it. There's a lot of fucking noise. Oh, because there's more things down there. Okay. But I did get another flask back, so that's nice. So we'll light the bonfire, but we won't rest at it quite yet. If we do, it'll respawn. Although, I guess that would probably be a good... Assuming all of these things drop that sword grass, and you needed to, farm it, I'm guessing that that would be the place to do it, because you just rest at the bonfire and kill those 3 guys that are right there. And even if the drop rate is horrible, it seems it would be a... Oh, that was my own shadow that I saw. Oh, there's the gate that we were looking at. Let's see. I see another big one over there along with some little ones. I see slugs in there, but I'm hearing what sounds like another... Oh, there's another big guy. That might be the other big guy that we saw already. No. Really? Just 2, eh? No. I've got 3 with that one. Still takes 2 hits, even with that, eh? Another undead bone shard, so we can strengthen our flask when we get back. That's always nice. Get it up to +3. Any other sluggy-doos hide now? There's a bunch of them over there by, oh god, not the ladder. Unfortunately, that is one of the things. I feel like it would be more effective if when you aimed at an enemy like that, it aimed for the top of them. But unfortunately, it just aims for them, period. And you end up hitting their side, which, while obviously useful and does provide some splash damage, isn't like as useful, you know? What the hell is this? Estus suit and a sunlight talisman. So, assuming that this is the ladder I think it is, Maybe I'll try it with the twin blades, just because I made it this far with them. But if I die here, that's gonna be a bitch to reset. Also, I wonder if that bonfire, when you rest at it, if it just like automatically. This I don't think is the tower. I think it is. Maybe this is... Oh. I will say the crystal lizards in this game definitely seem to be a lot easier to deal with in this one. Dream Chaser's Ashes. Well, this is a... Oh, this is a Covenant, I do believe. But those ashes are what I wanted. And also this is... Oh, although well, maybe the ladder takes me up there. I don't know. But yeah, this is the Watchdogs of Farron. Go up to here. Pray to the Old Wolf. Legion Etiquette. And then ask to join. Sure. Since joining Covenants in this one doesn't mean nearly as much. You've obtained proof of the Covenant. So yeah, then you can offer Wolf's Blood Swordgrass. You need 30 of them to max out the Covenant, because you need 30 of everything to max out the Covenant. But with the Dream Chaser's Ashes, that was the main thing that I wanted to get before heading back to Firelink Shrine. I realize that'll reset the groove, but I mean... Okay, so... first things first, we'll go to Andre and level up our Estus Flask, or use our Estus Shard.
What need?
Force Estus, yup. And then give Coal, because we have the Sage's Coal now.
Well, well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know, this coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
Okay. And then, do you actually want to see? Because with that we can use the Blessed Infusion, which will give me health regen on my shield. It will knock my physical down to 95%, but that's nothing. It'll knock my stability down to 42 though, which is insane, but I mean, it's only +3 right now, so once I get it, by the time I get it up to +10, it should be right back up to 49, and I'm happy with the stability I have right now, so I mean, I think I will actually do that. I might change that into a simple one later so that I get the FP regen instead, because with the FP regen and a Sacred Chime that can cast a Gentle Prayer. Also thinking of infusing these with poison. Now I do need to infuse something, like everything, at some point for an achievement. But I'm thinking of fusing the Twin Daggers with poison, because that should let me build it up fast, right?
Pretty be careful, I don't know.
Because like, if we look at its moveset, like I imagine that builds it up really fast.
Tis good. What need?
Now, obviously, poison in the area we're currently in won't be much good, but I'm sure it'll be fine overall. Great sword. Have I made something heavy yet? I'm not sure. I'll leave it for now, because I don't know if I put the heavy on something yet. Then,
well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
give the Dream Chaser's Ashes. Although, hang on.
Ashen One.
Although I guess I didn't read the coal either, unfortunately. I did forget to do that, but guess I'll read this one before I give it. Umberlasha, one who dreamt of joining the Undead Legion. With this, the Shrine handmaids will prepare new items. In the end, the dream chasers who wandered aimlessly in the rotted forest found a sense of fulfillment. Did they? They were rotting, or they were wandering that forest.
Ashen one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
Sure.
Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Okay, so with that, looks like we got the life ring, which we'll buy because we need it. Leather armor, gloves, boots, chainmail, canvas talent. You know what? I should probably just look up what all it unlocks for her. Apparently there's Dream Catcher's ashes as well, which is interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh, right, and then I unlock that, which costs only 1,000. Fully restores FP. We'll buy that to trade. Composite bow is the only other thing. Well, the only other new thing that I care about. And I'm going to assume... Oh yeah, and it also unlocked Titanite shards we can buy. And feather arrows. What the hell are feather arrows? Red feathered arrows used by hunters. Their long range makes them ideal for distant targets. Simultaneously... Okay, so... Oh, I see. So that probably gives you more range. I wish that they showed that somewhere. Because it's fairly clear that the large arrows decrease your range, so I'm assuming that the feathered ones do increase it. Now that's 3.5 weight.
Ashen one.
And my short bow is 2. Now granted, I could switch it out right now because of 77 goes down 4, that goes up 3. My short bow is actually stronger than it right now. But yeah, it I think I might actually need to leave and come back. In all honesty. Yeah. So if we, well, I mean, we may as well just go back there. We're going to be coming back immediately anyway. I have a feel that I would tear through this place way faster with the Katana, but you can see Cirrus is back.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I too am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you should require assistance, use my sign.
So yeah,
Blessing of the moon.
If we had come over here to Farron Keep and grab those ashes and turn them in before going and fighting the Deacons of the Deep, like that'll be worthless. We would have been able to summon her for that fight as well. Okay. Oh wait, burn undead bone shard. Alright. Now let's go see if I can beat this thing. Probably shouldn't use my sword. I should probably use the Morning Star since it's blunt damage or strike damage, but it's just such a decrease. If I got my strength up, if I leveled my strength, I would probably be more willing to switch in between them. But as it currently stands, rather not. Because as it currently stands, my Uchigatana, even though it will do reduced damage to certain enemies, will still do more damage than a blunt or than a strike weapon because I don't have any strike weapons that are dex based. Alright. So now I just watched this fight. It didn't look too difficult. Hopefully I can continue to say that once we're done. I think I will actually Ember up. Get the extra health. Sample magic weapon. And then there's no point in using a shield. Although, now that I have the Blessed Infusion on it, there is a point in having the shield. So yeah, this is a stray demon. Now, if you do enough damage to its leg, there we go, it'll actually break. And then you can get a critical, but maybe if I use the blunt weapon, maybe it's like based on number of strikes. It's cool that I got it to activate though. But yeah, you can shatter its leg, it'll fall right off, and then if you get to the front, you can do a critical strike apparently. Once again, first time I fought it, so. Also way easier than I thought it was going to be. The video I watched, it took him much longer. He was definitely using a lower damage weapon. Anyway, Great Axe, and another Ember. But anyway, it'll apparently crawl around on the ground, which increases the range of its one kind of attacks. And not only that, but it can, it does have a spell where it like shoots boulders at you out of its mouth, strangely enough, which is a spell that we can get with that. But now the thing is unlike the other ones where it's like, oh, well, if I go for all the achievements, I'm clearly going to need this, like, to take the spell instead of the other stuff that, like, instead of the weapon or whatever, right? Like, I didn't take the Crystal Sage's Rapier because I needed the spell that the soul provided if I'm going for the 100%. But the problem with the Stray Demon Soul is it gives you a Pyromancy. See me, Crystal Lizard, over there. You can see me, though. Bitch. Oh, nope. Got it. Okay, got the heavy gem. Ow! Got a fucking crossbowman, as it turns out. Unfortunately, because I went after the Crystal Lizard when I did, it did allow that other dickhead to wake up everyone else. So now they're all hostile instead of just allowing me to go around and kill them peacefully. Also, wow, this blessed enchantment is like heal, like it just like regenerates your health, but wow. Like, are they sure it does? Like, ow, fucking hell, you fucking prick. I hate these crossbow guys because they like go out of range and then just all of a sudden they're back within range. Like, while I don't expect the regeneration to be like insane or anything, I did kind of expect it to be slightly better than that. Like, that regen is like fucking nothing. Okay. Anyway, we got at least one more crystal lizard down here, but I do believe that there's two. I can see one. The other one is over there. So as long as I can get this one to maybe run to the right. Don't know what that. Nope. Yep, no idea what the hell that noise was. But there's two more large Titanite shards, which should actually let me upgrade my katana here. Katana, Dragon Crest Shield, Lightning Spear, Dead Dragon. Alright. Okay, and then I think there's a way down from here, but I did give myself homeward specifically so that I didn't have to find it. Hopefully I'll remember to re-equip my spells, but who knows.
That is good. What need?
Reinforce my Uchi Katana to make it even stronger.
Pretty be careful.
Alright, let's see. How long have we been going? Because we got the stray demon, we'll go turn in that soul, and then we'll just go over the items that we picked up. And then, I think we'll call it there. Oh, hey, buddy, what's up?
Now invade and come on.
Oh, he just didn't leave after the last time we talked to him. Okay.
Aha, that's all.
Getting transposition. So yeah, we can get Havel's ring, a ring for warriors keen on heavy accoutrements, increase maximum equip load. This ring named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn, the First Lord. The art of war has been a constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. And Boulder Heave, art of a stray demon of stifled flames. Spews a boulder from one's mouth. The boulder is heavy, but shatters easily. So that's a pyromancy that does physical damage. Heavy, but shatters easily. I don't know what that means. But now the question is do I go for the pyromancy to get the master of pyromancies, or do I go for the ring? In which case, I will still need... But here's the thing, right? I can get the master of pyromancies in a single playthrough, right? I can't get the all rings in a single playthrough. So I'm going to go for this, because I don't need the extra equip load right now. Because there's only, like, maybe one more...
Now. Do not.
One more point into vigor that I care about getting right now based on like my regular equipment that I wear, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna come back here and face and I'll throw Spook back on. Not that it seems to have come in handy. But I want to see how this works. Oh, I guess I should equip something that allows me to do it then. Okay. If I aim it higher. Does not seem to go very far. I don't know if that's going to be a good spell or not. I am tempted to leave it and just switch out Spook for Fire Orb, so I just have double pyromancies. Oh, I guess, Miracle allegedly used by warriors of sunlight hurls a lightning spear. The spears inflict lightning damage, providing an effective counter to magic or fire. Especially powerful against metal armor and dragons. Except for the one dragon that you fight in this game, that I remember. But anyway, then we also got the Great Sword. This Ultra Great Sword with its thick blade is one of the heaviest of its kind, highly destructive if intolerably heavy. There would appear to be some credence to the rumors that this sword tested the true limits of human strength. So stomp, and then a Great Axe. Great Axe resembling a hunk of raw iron. If one possesses the inhuman strength required to lift this weapon, the great heft of its attacks will send foes flying. However, since every swing makes use of one's entire body, attacks leave the wielder wide open to retaliation. In which case, basically, if you miss, you're fucked. Composite shortbow emphasizing power, its size allows for quick shots. Though more powerful than standard bows, it also requires more strength of the user, and its range is short. The Knight of Sunlight's personal talisman for casting miracles of the gods. The talisman bears the knight's own holy illustration, an emblem of his unwavering faith. Use of the talisman skill fills the user with similar steadfastness. A round stone shield, once carried by an old knight who turned to stone himself. It has powerful defensive properties for its size, but is extremely heavy. Now, the stone parma, I do believe, is an item in Dark Souls 2, isn't it? Did we not have a stone? I mean, we had a lot of parmas, though. Maybe I'm just confusing something else. Then the Dragon Crest shield. A knight's shield engraved with a crest depicting a dragon. One of the enchanted blue shields. The Dragon Crest shield greatly reduces fire damage, and it can parry. I don't think we got any new. No. Rings, no. Items. Oh, the cracked Red Eye Orb allows a single invasion, defeat those numbers. Cracked Red Orb is far from perfect. It seems, as Ring Finger Leonard knows all too well. With how easy it is to get the regular Red Eye Orb, by which I mean you have to kill Dark Wraiths to get the cracked one. But you only have to kill a single Dark Wraith to get the one that's permanent, so I don't know why they bothered even putting these ones in here. Those who have lost their fortunes are allowed to find the superstitious practice, hoping to retrieve what was once theirs and more. A rusty old gold coin that surely has no currency. Crushing the coin gives a large if temporary boost to item discovery. A rich man lost his fortune, but it returned to him twofold. He was swift to squander his retrieved fortune, smugly confident that it was bound to double once again. So basically, they're the same as the rustic coins, just, they work better. But anyway, that'll be it for this part. Next part, we'll try and get through more of the keep. Honestly, I doubt that we'll make it through the rest of the keep, or Farron Keep in the next part. It'll probably take 2 more parts. Because there's a lot. I doubt that I'm going to do anything in between, because I imagine we still have quite a few of those Grew things there left to fight, so there's no point in me trying to get their weapons yet, because I might get lucky and have them drop. But yeah, other than that, we don't really. Alright, I did put heavy on something. But yeah, other than that, we don't really have a whole lot. I don't really have a whole lot to do, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday for more.